The history of computer is a fascinating journey of innovation and transformation, spanning over a century of technological advancement, from the earliest mechanical calculating devices to the sophisticated digital systems of today. The evolution of computer has profoundly shaped modern society and redefined the boundaries of human capability. The first topic in the history of computers is the difference engine. In the early 1820s, it was designed by Charles Babbage, who is also known the father of the modern computer. It was a mechanical computer which could perform simple calculation. It was a steam-driven calculating machine designed to solve tables of numbers like logarithm tables.
In 1801, in France, Joseph-Marie Jacquard invents a loom that uses punch wooden cards to automatically weave fabric designs. Early computers would use similar punch cards. In 1822, English mathematician Charles Babbage conceives of a steam-driven calculating machine that would be able to compute tables of numbers. The project, funded by the English government, is a failure. More than a century later, however, the world's first computer was actually built. In 1890, Hermann Hollerith designs a punch card system to calculate the 1880 census, accomplishing the task in just 3 years and saving the government $5 million. He established a company that would ultimately become IBM. In 1936, Alan Turing presents the notion of a universal machine, later called Turing machine, capable of computing anything that is computable. The central concept of the modern computer was based on his ideas. In 1937, J.V. Astanasov, a professor of physics and mathematician at Iowa State University, attempts to build the first computer without gears, cams, belt, or shafts.
In 1946, Markley and Presper leave the University of Pennsylvania and received funding from the Census Bureau to build the UNIVAC, the first commercial computer for business and government application. In 1947, William Shockley, John Bardeen, and Walter Brittain of Bell Laboratories invent the transistor. They discovered how to make electric switch with solid materials and no need for a vacuum. In 1953, Grace Hopper developed the first computer language, which eventually becomes known as COBOL. Thomas John Watson Jr., son of IBM CEO Thomas Johnson Watson Sr., conceived the IBM 701 ADPM to help the United Nations keep tabs on Korea during war. In 1954, the Fortran programming language, an acronym for Formula Translation, is developed by a team of programmers at IBM led by John Backus, according to the University of Michigan.
In 1979, word processing becomes a reality as Micropro International releases WordStar. The defining change was to add margins and word wrap, said creator Rob Banabi emailed to Mike Petrie in 2000. In 1981, the first IBM personal computer, code-named Acorn, is introduced. It uses the Microsoft MS-DOS operating system. It has an Intel chip, 2 floppy disks, and an optional color monitor. Sears and Roebuck and computers seal the machines, marking the first time a computer is available through outside distributors. It also popularizes the term PC. The first IBM personal computer, introduced on August 12, 1981, used the MS-DOS operating system. In 1983, Apple's Lisa is the first personal computer with a GUI. It also features a drop-down menu and icons. It flops but eventually evolves into the Macintosh. The Gavilan EC is the first portable computer with the familiar flip form factor and the first to be marketed as laptop.
In 1993, the Pentium microprocessor advances the use of graphics and music on PCs. In 1994, PCs become gaming machines. In 1996, Sergey Brin and Larry Page developed the Google search engine at Stanford University. In 2005, YouTube, a video sharing service, is founded. In 2006, Apple introduced the MacBook Pro. In 2007, the iPhone brings many computer functions to the smartphone. In 2009, Microsoft launches Windows 7. In 2015, Apple releases the Apple Watch. Microsoft releases Windows 10. In 2016, the first reprogrammable quantum computer was created.
That ends our presentation. Thank you for listening.
Hello, wala na start! Ah!